What's up, guys? Welcome once again to another video. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing my Huawei Mate SE. Yes, it's kind of an old phone, about a year or so. The reason why I bought this phone is because I broke my iPhone. I had an iPhone 6S and I broke it pretty much because it sucked. Nah, I'm just kidding. It didn't suck. It was just an accident. So at that time, I really didn't have that much money to spend $800 or $900 on a Samsung Galaxy Note, which is the previous phone that I had before the iPhone. And I'm actually always been an Android person. But like I said, my Note originally just kind of died. It was the old Note. I had the Galaxy Note 5. And yeah, once it gave up, I really didn't have enough money to spend on a new phone. So then I started looking at alternate options. Now at this particular moment in time, I was going through Craigslist trying to find some affordable phones, and I found the 6S, so I decided to give Apple a shot. I've never had an Apple phone prior to this iPhone 6 that I just recently broke. And then, well, it broke, and then so I was stuck in the same situation again with not that much money to spend, and I needed a new phone. Now, some of the important stuff for me as that I needed to have on my phone was I needed to have a pretty decent camera because I take pictures a lot and I use them for little quick small videos that I post on Instagram. By the way, my Instagram account is gonna be right here. And besides my Instagram account, I also needed it to be, kind of fast. And like I said, I was stuck in the same situation. I started looking for alternative phones within the same price range. My price range at this moment was about less than $300. $250, $300 was going to be my top. And I did a lot of research. I saw a lot of YouTube videos. I know Marquez is one of the guys that I watch a lot on YouTube because he knows a lot about tech. So, after seeing some videos and just, watching some YouTube and going through Amazon, I came to the conclusion that the Huawei is a pretty awesome brand. I didn't know anything about Huawei then, and I came across the Huawei Mate SE. Now, at the time, I paid for this phone about $250, which was within my price range. Now, I didn't know how good this phone was going to be, but I decided to give it a shot. And after a year of using it, I can say that it's probably one of the best phones that I've ever had. Well, besides my Galaxy Notes. But for that price, guys, it was an awesome phone. Let me just give you guys a little bit of detail and some of the specs that my phone came with. So it basically has about 4 gigabytes of RAM, which is awesome. My laptop doesn't even have 4 gigabytes of RAM. My desktop does, but not this one. He also has a 16 megapixel camera. It has 64 gigabytes of storage, and it also has expandable storage. So if you have a small SD card, you can also add up to, I believe, another 64 gigs. Now you can also use that in the little tray where you stick your SIM card. It has a double SIM card. So this came very useful for me. When I went to Mexico for my trips, I put a Mexican SD card in there and I was able to use my phone in Mexico. Now that is one of the best things about this phone. that you can have a dual SIM card. But yeah, it has expandable storage. It has a 5.93-inch display. It's an LCD. So I mean, the colors are pretty awesome. I have no issues with it. I've had it already for a year and a half. About, and no issues at all. Guys, so I'm gonna briefly go into my camera. One of the coolest things about this phone, like I said, it does take some pretty decent pictures. So if you go into the camera, and I'm gonna put my phone screen right here so you guys can see it. So you see that's my little setup right there. But if you swipe to the left, it gives you a lot of different modes and options, which is super cool. Now it has a Pro mode. So let's just go ahead and select Pro mode real quick. And as you can see here on the bottom, it gives you like different options to choose your shutter speed, your ISO. So it is very, very customizable. So that's really, really cool. Now, if you just want to go back, you just keep swiping. Now, there's also a video mode. There is a Pro video mode, which you are also able to control the shutter speed, the ISO. It has a HDR option or mode. It has a panoramic mode, which if you want to shoot like a long, awesome landscape. It has light painting, so light painting is kind of like a long exposure as well, and you do this at night. And I've actually never tried this with this phone, but I've tried it on my actual camera. It has a time-lapse mode, it has a slow motion mode, it has filters. So all of these are awesome modes for your phone, and these are the settings on your, if you want to put a timer, if you want to have the grid. So overall, this is a pretty cool phone. Now for the price, it's, I mean, I can't say this enough. It's pretty awesome. Alright guys, so I hope you guys liked this video. That's it for my Huawei Mate SE review. I hope you guys find it useful and some useful information. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. That really helps out the YouTube algorithm. Also, feel free to subscribe to my channel. That is completely free. And hit that notification bell so you can get notified when I upload new videos. Until next time guys, peace. Come on, get reception, you piece of shit. My phone doesn't want to give fucking reception.